behind there. Babe,
yeah.
One of those is stuck actually in the
I'll get it.
ratchet, so we'll just have to like pull it that way.
All the rest off?
Yeah, all but these back ones.
Well, good morning, guys. Come out.
No, it's like behind it.
Can I reach it from the ground?
No, we'll have to unstrap it to get it out.
Which one?
This corner one. This back one. Right there. There we go. Didn't notice that when we were putting them on.
Nope. I'll have to do that from the ground. Can't do it with my arm. All right, guys, we're here at DL Supply. We used them all last year. They worked really, really well. They're in East Canton, Ohio, Ossenberg Township. If you need a salt provider for your bulk salt, they sell bag salt. They sell all different kinds of things here, all kinds of aggregates and dirt and sand. These guys have really taken care of us the last year, and they're fairly close to us. And our salt bunker isn't done just yet, and this is going to be our first official small event. I'll say it like that. We're gonna get snow, it's gonna get wet, and then it's gonna get really, really cold. So we need to get some pre-salt down and just make sure we're protecting our lots, protecting the customers and the employees on these lots.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing here real quick. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. We had a few minutes here while he was switching the bucket on the loader, so we went ahead and ran a quick test just to make sure everything was working properly.
It works.
These freaking tires. I'll tell you what, I was just looking at the tires on this truck. She might need some new rubber here before this year. Truck's not even, well, it's a year old now, so my goodness. Plowing, man. I'll tell you what, one thing about plowing is, guys, don't underestimate the wear and tear on your truck. This truck, literally brand new, has I think 12,000, 13,000 miles on it, and it needs new tires already. And those are probably 25 to 50,000 mile tires originally. First event of the year. We're doing all right. What is it, TQ? December 5th, TQ said, so. What'd you say, TQ?
Do I have dandruff in my hair?
Yeah, just a little bit. A little bit. Free plug though. Dandruff won't stop you, TQ.
Nope, sure won't.
Alright, so quick tip, if you guys are going to leave your tarp off, which we're going to re-tarp this because we want to make sure we keep it as dry as possible right now. If this was a big event, we would leave it off and we would just be running. So anyways, you want to get up, make sure you don't have any huge chunks up there. If you're going to leave your tarp off, make sure you're not going to slide off, smack somebody's car, something like that. See, stuff like this right here, stuff like this right here, you don't want that coming off. Just drop it, bust it up. Our truck setup is a 2022 Ford F350. The salt spreader is a Boss VBX 8000. It's a 2 cubic yard salt spreader. And out front, we have the 9.2 V-Plow. Tell you what, one thing I do miss about the long bed is the space you have. You can walk pretty much all the way around the long bed. Did he say if he had our card still on file or not?
He didn't say anything, but...
Well, we'll walk in to double check.
Okay. This customer is just having us do a pre-salt. Temperatures right now are roughly around 31 degrees with the real feel. It's supposed to get colder as the day goes on and through the night, so this is going to be the first pre-treat, and we'll just kind of play it by ear to see if we have to come out here and do another salting. Waiting to come in here. There's 2 here, and they also use a tow motor all day long here. So if you know about a tow motor, trying to get across a driveway in snow or ice, it's hard. So we want to make sure that they're well taken care of here. Good job.
I need a coffee. This Diet Coke ain't cutting.
No?
So what I like to do, guys, is focus on an area. I did the majority of it. Now I'm just hitting all these bays. There's a ton of bays up through here. But the reason I like to do it this way is because when I'm in the big wide open area, I can sling salt. I believe they say about 40 feet from the center of the truck. So you're going out about 20 feet on each side, okay? Well, when I go into these tighter areas, especially near vehicles and stuff, semis, you don't want to be throwing that far. You don't want to be throwing rock salt towards all this stuff. So I crank it way back down and get a little more precise. The truck bays, I like to go a little heavier on, just to make sure. See, I was slipping a little bit there. I know you guys can't tell, but
I felt it.
it's getting a little slick. Not bad yet, but a little bit. And I know some people, you know, oh, you know, throwing down salt, that's a waste of money. Well, you have one person come out here and slip, and your company gets a lawsuit. You're gonna wish you would have paid that little bit of a salt fee. So sometimes we're being a little more on the cautious side, but I'd rather be cautious and safe than cheap and, you know, not safe. Or crank it way down here.
Gloves.
Maybe. Leave that open for now. Makes the shoulder feel good. Sorry, that weed was bothering me. Looks like somebody already threw a little salt out here. Gotta make sure they're safe when they're putting the flags up and down.
Great job.
Only 3,700 more doors to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. So, quick little tip for you guys. You get these with all your trimmers if you buy a steel trimmer. Has a clip already on it. Just find you a good solid bucket. I recommend getting a rubber bucket. Don't get the plastic, guys. Plastic and cold don't mix, they'll bust. Get yourself, spend a little bit more. They're about 30, 40 bucks. I got this one at Tractor Supply. It's like a feed bucket. Works really, really well. Put that strap on it, you throw it around your head, around your shoulder. I'm trying to avoid the shoulder as much as possible, I won't lie. When I threw that one over here, I felt it tweak a little bit. So we're gonna get some more. We got a lot more man doors and garage doors to hit.
Ready?
Yep. Such a convenience factor with the Boss. VBX 8000, 9000, all of them. I'm telling you guys, when you go to look for equipment, especially snow equipment, do your research. Figure out the little things like that are gonna speed up your process. I had Myers back in the day. I had to get up top, literally shovel it out with a bucket. It was no fun. This, a lot more fun.
So as you can tell, there's a big congestion of semi trucks, so I just pulled over here because I know there's some more man doors over here that Sean has to get to. He's actually way back there. That's a little break area that the guys have outside that door. He's just getting all the little nooks and crannies that we can't just pull up into with the plow here, or the salt truck.
All right, so we're gonna double up while we're here. Go ahead and get out our plow right marking stakes. If you guys haven't seen these, they're absolutely amazing. Code Spencer will save you 10% as well. I'll put a link down in the description. Good job. So typically I would put a few out here, but over the years when we get a ton of snow, we end up having to stockpile it over here. And I end up having to remove those very quickly. So we're actually gonna leave that end open. Some of you might be wondering why put out plow markers at all. Well, this right here is a prime example of that. This is not from us. This has been from a previous company years and years ago. But we mark it out so that we don't hit it, because if we did, we'd be taking all that concrete with us. Now, I like to set corners so you know where your corners are. Now that corner is because we're probably more than likely gonna bring snow this way, and I wanna know how far I can go with it. If we happen to get, you know, 10 inches, a foot, that lip will disappear and this will all look like a solid parking lot completely across. So all we're doing here is setting our edge for the front. Whenever we come in, we'll kind of know the whole taper, but you can see there where semis go through it and all that. We just want to make sure we can minimize that by coming in here on each side and knowing exactly where our edge is. Good job.
Thank you. Am I not gonna fit? Got it.
You got it all right. I think it'd have been easier to take it off real quick.
Maybe. All right, I'm gonna get out here so Sean can throw some salt down here. So this is a super tight area. We have to make it all the way back to that garage door back there, and there are a couple man doors, and we will have to contact the customer here because normally we do a push straight back here, but as you can tell, it's just super packed back here. There's nowhere for us to push anything. We're kind of boxed in this area, so we'll have to definitely contact the customer on that one.
Take that burst pile right there around a bit. All right, guys, we're on the board. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little salt run here. As always, keep plowing, keep salting, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later, and girls. TQ out. Peace. Bye-bye.